Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum class 8. I hope you all are safe and sound at your homes. And kindly pray in your precious prayers that may this pandemic over soon. Today we are going to start a new poem. The name of the poem is To the Evening Star. So kindly take out your books and open page number 121. First, I am going to read the poem from your book, then I will give you the explanation of the stanzas which are given in your poem. So, before going towards the explanation of these stanzas, we must know about the poet or the author. This amazing poem has been written by William Blake, who was an English poet and painter who was not as well known in his own lifetime as he is today. He was born and brought up in London. He never went to school but was educated by his mother. Before he began writing poetry, Black was given drawing lessons and became an expert engraver over 7 years apprenticeship. At the age of 21, he became a student at the Royal Academy. All the while, Black read avidly and also began writing poetry. His first collection of the poems was published in 1783. All through his life, religion played an important part, and in some circles, he is regarded as a saint. He was died in 1827. So, that was the introduction of the poet. Now, let's proceed towards the reading of the poem. I am reading from your book. Take out your book and open page number 121, stanza number 1, line number 1. Thou fair-haired angel of the evening, now whistle the sun rest on the mountain's light. The bright torch of love, the radiant crown, put on and smile upon our evening bed. Now let's proceed towards the stanza number 2. Smile on our loves, and while thou durest thee, blue curtains of the sky scatter thy silver dew. On every flower that shuts its sweet eyes, in timely sleep let the west wind sleep on. The lake speaks silence with their glimmering eyes, and watch the dusk with silver soon, full soon. Those though withdraw, then the wolf rages wide, and then the lion glares through the dun forest. The fleeces of our flocks are covered with this scared dew, protect them with thine influence. So now, class, we are proceeding towards the explanation of the poem. To the evening star is an ode to the Venus. Venus is considered to be the Roman goddess of love, beauty, and fertility. It is a sonnet by the poet in the To the Evening Star by William Blake. The poet is calling upon her, means Venus, to protect us against the evils of the night and, more importantly, to inspire whistle the sun rest. All that is oppressed during the daytime. The star represents the transcendent moments of the struggle between the oppositions. The William Blake addresses her as a fair-haired angel of the evening who can light a lovely bright torch at night to remove the darkness and wears a glowing crown on her head and smiles upon the evening bed of the humankind. Now whistle the sun rests on the mountain's light that even the sturdy mountains that have endured all forms of hardship have to surrender to the inevitable night. It is a bright torch while all else is dark. The poet further proceeds to say that the goddess Venus makes the fine morning and scatters the dew on every flower that shuts its silver eyes. The poet expresses the idea that the stars bring peace and provide guidance to mankind during the normally forbidding night. The poet uses metaphors to directly address to the star. For instance, the poet says to the star, smile upon our evening beds. The annotation brings about a soothing essence to the poem and show the poet's relief that stars have the ability to turn a dark night into a calm and a dreamy one. William Blake wrote this poem to possibly show the huge effect of nature has on one's everyday life. For instance, without the star, the night would be too dark and forbidding for us. However, the presence of the star lightens the ambience and imparts a peaceful and a beautiful aura to the night. He also further proceeds to show how nature can protect our fragile lives. The poet claims that the star protects the people from the violent lion and the raging wolf in the darkness amidst the forest. At the same time, he beautifies and portrays the innocence of nature. The flower shut its sweet eyes brings forth a sweet and subdued tone to the poem. Furthermore, the poet successfully illustrates how all the elements of nature can come together to create a beautiful, peace, and perfect situation. For instance, the star shines brightly and the lake reflects the light and the wind gently blows. These three actions came together to produce a beautiful and stunning scenery which humans can observe and relish. The poet, through the poem, fosters the feeling of deep appreciation and love for nature. As a result, the reader feels grateful and indebted to nature for providing us with its beauty and care. The star or planet known as Venus is personified in the opening line as a fair haired angel, which immediately connects it with purity and beauty, so much so that this object is associated with royalty with a radiant crown and defined as an angelic presence. Blacks developed this celestial essence assigned to the Venus by describing it in terms that make it seem to watch over and protect the human race. Class 8, I hope you have understood the meaning of the poem, and now it's time for your assignment. In this poem, we are supposed to do only one question for the completion of our syllabus. The question is you have to write down the summary of the poem in 70 to 80 words. For your feasibility, I have also added the slides for the summary. Thank you.